In this video, we're gonna go over a day in the life of a certified health nut, what a typical schedule looks like, what I do throughout my day. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We've been on YouTube for almost 20 years. Please like, comment, and subscribe and share these videos if they have any value whatsoever. If you want to work deeper with me, go deeper with me, you can always go in the description box and there are many avenues to work with me further. All right, so what I like to do in the morning is wake up. When I wake up, I like to brush my teeth. First thing, many of you guys saw my video with Dr. Ingo Mann. I have a mouthpiece he gave me, a HomeoBlock, which spreads my maxilla and allows the bottom of my nasal cavity to open up and breathe deeper. So I take that out of my mouth and then I clean my mouth. I brush my teeth, rinse it out, just get an overall sense of my mouth feeling good as opposed to pasty from sleeping all night with a mouthpiece in. And then from there, I like to do my urine therapy. I pee a little bit in the toilet and then I pee in the cup, pee the rest out, and then I drink a little bit of my urine. This is a biofeedback loop. For me, I don't advocate the practice, but I let people know that I've been practicing that for 20 years. It's a great diagnostic tool. I'm almost like addicted, if you will. I really want to know and feel what's going on inside of me, and that's a great tool for me. From there, I come out and I hydrate. I like to do either lemon, fresh squeezed lemon, and cayenne with some water in there. Flush my kidneys. If I don't have the lemons available, the second best and easiest is apple cider vinegar with a little bit of baking soda. When that fizzes, I drink that down and that flushes my system out. I also hydrate with water and minerals, structured water. That's the time of the morning, the time of the day when I like to hydrate the most. I get my hydration in the morning. Once I start eating solid food, I don't drink as much liquids later on in the day. From there, if I am not going to school immediately with my daughter, I'll ride my bike to school with her, drop her off, and then go to the gym. Sometimes I'll stop by at the juice bar at Whole Foods for a little bit of socializing and maybe a beverage, maybe a tea or a fresh squeezed juice, and then I'll go to the gym and start my process at the gym. If I stay home, oftentimes I'll check my messages and I'll look on social media if there's something I can address, a video that's getting attention. I will comment and communicate with the community there. I also have my Knowledge of Self University, my online circle app, and my online school, and so I connect with people in there, seeing if any attention needs to be paid, people that are communicating with me. I've been doing that for the better part of the last 2 decades since being online, and it's a big part of my business. And luckily, I can pick it up and put it down at will. And then from there, I check my schedule to make sure that if I have any Zoom meetings or podcasts or in-person meetings that I need to go to, that I prepare for the day. I'll do meditation, journaling. Again, if I have the time. I like to meditate most days. I don't always get it done. And then from there, if I'm doing that and not going to school that day, then I'll go to the gym once my schedule is clear, once the work is out of the way. I like to ride my bike to the gym. Oftentimes, I'll either leave my phone at home or at least leave it in the locker room. I don't like being on the gym floor with my phone. It's distracting and I don't get the rhythm of the gym. When I get to the gym, I like to stretch out my body, make sure my biomechanics are available for loading up the system. If I can't get my body online that day, it's too sore, it needs more time recovering, and I just use gentle movements and stretching, and there's a jiggly machine there, power plate, that I like to jiggle on, and then maybe go down to the sauna. Plus, I utilize the gym for socializing. Socializing is a big part of my lifestyle. I'm a bit of a recluse when I'm home, but when I'm out, I like to say, hi, how are you? And connect with people out there. A bit of a social butterfly, and that really feeds my soul. So it's a necessity. Traditionally, for most of my adult life, I've lived on the beach, and I like being outside. I was in Venice and Santa Monica for 25 years, and then I was in Miami Beach for 7 years before that. And I like to be out. I've also lived in big cities, and usually when you go outside in the city center, there's always people to connect with. Socializing is a big part of who I am. I need to do that every day to feed my soul. Once I get my serotonin and dopamine up in the gym, I come back home. I like to ride my bike to and from the gym. Sometimes I'll stop at the juice bar, again, for some more socializing, more hydration, more nutrition, get a fresh squeezed juice or an acai smoothie or a ginger shot, if you will. I also have plenty of superfoods and herbs at my house. I can power up if the juice bar is not open or if I miss the window over there. And not all health food stores have juice bars anymore. So I like to hit the superfoods and make sure that I have pre-digested nutrition. I don't eat on the early part of the day. I wait. My feeding window opens up from around 2 to 7 p.m. I like to get most of my feeding in at that time. Once I come home, then I check the schedule. Again, meetings, calls with my team. Maybe I have a massage appointment or acupuncture. And then I have at least one 20-minute nap every day, almost every day. I went dancing in Sedona yesterday and I did not have time for a nap. So most days I get that in. And then meetings, I like to keep my schedule. My mind is always on my business, and my business is part of my life. I have a healthy lifestyle and I like to film that and inspire others and coach others to elevate their vibration, to elevate their vitality, virility, ultimately their victory. I also have coaching clients usually in the afternoon or in the morning, but I like to get the gym done first. So I would say from like 10 to 4, I'm working with clients, working with my team, communicating on social media, fitting that in when I can, getting off my phone as much as possible, turning it on airplane mode, keeping it away from my body because it is a stress. I like to get sunlight, so whether it's riding my bike to the gym, sometimes I go out in my pool yard. I like to take an ice bath once or twice a day, at least pop in and out. Not every day again, but most days. And then from there, I like to eat sometime around sundown. And at sundown, I also like to go out for a walk with the dog and the family. Early evening is spent with family and friends. I like to share a meal, home-cooked meal with friends and family, kind of the inner circle. I don't hang out with a lot of people. I'm out there socializing. I'll say hi to everyone. But when it comes to the inner circle or my own private Idaho, it's just me and the children and the dog and maybe 1 or 2 close friends. I like to keep my energy tight. Too much psychic energy and externalizing my life force can create chaos in my life. I minimize that as much as possible. Really conserve my energy. I practice what I preach. And so all throughout the day, I'm either hydrating, high quality nutrition, taking a nap, stretching. Again, I do my breath work in the morning. Nature, whenever I can. It's extremely hot right now. So when it cools off, I go out into the mountains, usually once a day, walk the dog up there. Then I also, later on at night, I like to do live videos and more social media and make stories throughout the day. And then I decompress. Sometimes I watch videos myself doing research. I have my C4 Corvette. Oh, I like to do that too. So usually once a day, right around sunset, I like to go for the walk, but I also like taking my Corvette for a cruise around the block. It's a convertible, it's 6-speed, it's fun, it's exhilarating. It's one way that I can really enjoy myself, enjoy life. Sometimes in the morning, I like to do art therapy as well. That's very healing, that's meditative, and it goes along with the morning routine. I don't really have any routine, but this is the basic rhythm of my life. And going to the gym for me is essential for my mental health because it boosts the serotonin and dopamine. That's my day in a nutshell. If you want to find out more and how you can fine-tune your diet, click in the description box below. It has my Fit and Free Legacy method, fitandfreelegacy.com. I can teach you self-management, self-governance, self-love, and self-care education. And have a great day.